Do-do-do. Hello, it's me again. I'm everywhere. And I'm still rocking lesbian hair. I'm on your TV, I'm on your phone. Anyway, um, this is another build I'm doing. And it's for like the city area that I'm building up, which is the island in the bottom right of the Old Town area. I've decided are a couple of city lots. So I'm kind of going to pave over all this irritating grass. Thinks it's so great. It's not easy being green, you know. Um, yeah, I can't. I'm actually going to use an object I've been experimenting with later on this lot, to sort of make a park area, and I use the apartment hacked objects to prevent the park people, because they have to be greeted or they'll just leave immediately. So, in order to prevent them from leaving immediately, they're greeted. But in order to prevent them from wandering in, I just use apartment objects, and it works swimmingly. I really, really like those a lot, but I hardly get a chance to use them because they're so tall. I mean, I like them, but they're so tall, it's just not convenient to use them. Uh-oh. Auntie Rosebud has to write us a check. I forget. I forget if I just muted this one or not. We shall see. Surprisingly enough, that isn't where Sims are getting stuck. Once again, it's the bathroom. To be honest, the bathroom gathering is easily solved by having like two doors at either end of your bathroom, but who the hell does that? That's gonna be a bathroom, and it's a little bigger than I normally make my bathrooms, but it'll do. Someone should really make columns that use, like, the corner graphics so that I could, like, actually have something connect to the wall, because the single post looks really awkward. Not sure what I'm doing there. I really, really need to find, like, some music to put in there. Here too, probably. I mean, I could always speed it up, because this is, like, almost an hour-long video, you know? The funny-shaped room in the middle will be his bathroom. Well, it's a separate unit, so I have a guy that I'm going to move in. Why, yes, I do hire a gardener. Gonna have to turn that back on in like a second. Also, I do really like wildflowers. I do. No special reason. This stuff is still from Anna's Timeless Treasures, I think. Apartment hacked objects from some logicals, if you didn't know. I really love these windows, and I don't know off the top of my head where I got them. If you've seen my other build videos, you've probably noticed I've been using them a lot. Because they're new and shiny, at least to me. Boots and cuts and boots and cuts. To make my own music. Nope, not coming. Maybe I'll play. Maybe I have a keyboard right here. Maybe I'll like improvise my own incidental music during the pauses. How about that? Yeah, you'd like that, wouldn't you? Well, at least YouTube can't claim that it's somebody else's because I improvised it on my own keyboard physically in front of my face, so it'd be fun to get a Content ID claim on that. Once I got a Content ID claim on a laughter sound effect in The Sims 2, like a child's laughter sound effect. And it said it was a song, it wasn't like a stock sound effect I didn't have permission for. Apparently a song used like the same or a similar enough stock sound effect. And it was just like, okay. I need more apartment hacked toilets. Actually, I need more toilets in general, I think. And sinks. I need more. I only have like 2 or 3 sinks. Definitely need more bathroom stuff. In fact, that's a theme with me. I never download a lot of bathroom stuff for some reason. But then when I'm building, I'm like, oh, I wish I had more bathroom stuff. But then when I'm downloading, I don't even think about it. I really could do with more, like, shower tub things. Like, really badly. I should learn to play the Teddy Bear's Picnic, then every song I do can be a variation on it. You know, like professional composers. That table's not apartment hacked. I realize all too late. Well, no, not all too late. I realize it in like a second or two. Would have been hilarious though to watch Sims put their food down on a non-apartment hack table and then not let the chair let them sit. You will notice I have the refrigerator, stove, and a blank piece of counter as close as possible. This is not by accident. It is very intentional. It's not an apartment hacked desk, but I use it anyway. I forget where that from's either. I also forget where that is from. How many different ways will I arrange this room? Find out. That's allegedly from Boudoir Blanc, but I think it was from their advent calendar. I think it was from the advent calendar, but I couldn't. Well, not only could I not find it, but oh, who was it? I forget. I can like picture your avatar, but I don't remember who you are. Yeah. Thanks. You know who you are. Message boards are weird because I'm good with faces but not great with names. So, and you can imagine just how screwed up I am on CDO where half the people use like people's real names, which has nothing to do with their name, with their username, and I'm just like, Argh. But no, I really do recognize people by avatar. No, I wish I could remember who. You know, I'm gonna look it up because I have time, because I have nothing else to talk about, really. Gonna look it up. It was Fashion Boots, and your real name is Chrissy. You're Chrissy, okay. It started with a K, not that inept. Such furniture, so placement. Wow. I like those chairs because they're modern but not too modern, so they go with a lot of stuff. They're actually one of the Maxis objects I get a lot of mileage out of. That's another object I like for the same reason as the chairs. I like those chairs because of how cheap and ugly they look. I decorate for my Sims, not for myself. It puts me in an interesting position trying to find certain things to download. I should do a video showing off the boarding house I built in another neighborhood. I really should. That's not apartment hacked, but I use it anyway here. It doesn't actually ever seem to cause an issue because I use an apartment hacked door. And TVs don't actually have the highest attenuation value anyway. Just because in real life people can squeeze by doesn't mean Sims can. Nine times out of 10, the apartment doors are enough to keep Sims out. There's very few objects that have the attenuation value set so high that Sims will actually like clamor at the door and whine about them. Especially visitors who will like just go home if they decide they're too miserable. But even the real residents I've had like no meaningful. It's mostly the Sims trying to interact with each other while they're in their own apartments. That's really social becomes the only real issue because Sims are so keen on using the closest object before the best object. So, unless there's literally no fun things in one apartment and you have no fun like things in a public area, it's not a huge issue. I think the computers advertise pretty high. That's one of the things I find my Sims using a lot. And the kitchen stuff Sims will try to use. Aside from like toilets and fridges, Sims don't. Toilets, fridges, and computers and beds are really the only few objects I've really had Sims actually want to use on their own. And pool tables. In which I momentarily forget that I can just assign it once. I can set it and forget it like the Showtime rotisserie, because as soon as it'll sync with the other tokens of the same unit. Yeah, I completely forget how it works because I haven't set an apartment up in a while. Alright, I'm gonna end this here because it's gone on long enough. Oh, but I never decorated. No, I won't. Because I haven't decorated the park yet. Just as I forget about it in the video, I forget about it here. And I forget about trash cans all the time in every house. They're always the last thing I add because I always forget to add them. I still do not understand how this game routes Sims. And don't ask me where these skins are from, I don't remember. I've had the same skins in my game since like 2000. I've been copying them from one installation to another. I think a lot of them are from the Blarney Stone before it closed. I had a ton of skins from there. Some of them are Sky CTO conversions. And if it's not one of them, I probably cannot tell you. Unless, you know, I still have the readme, which I might. I really need more swimsuits appropriate for a not young thing. Yeah, I have some decent sleepwear for more tasteful Sims. You're never too old for a push-up bra. Now I decorate the park area. Told you I'd have to put it back on. Ooh, map edit. We're getting fancy. No, we're not done yet. Don't turn it off. I'm going to turn that back on later. I heard rumors that you shouldn't build right up to the edge of a lot, but truth be told, it deals more with the number of objects on the lot and potential routing issues. See, map edit right back on. Yeah, I take some off there in case any sims end up spawning behind them. Which can totally happen, and has happened to me in the past. So don't think I'm making it up, okay? Also, I just saw a Bunker Sims sculpture. I need the Bunker Sims portals again. I have copies, but I think they became corrupt at some point, and I don't seem to have a working copy anywhere, and they weren't on the Yahoo group for some reason, or I didn't see them. Maybe someone at CTO will see this and then PM me, and then I'll know someone actually watches my videos. That would be fun. Or, you know, I could just post a thread and say what happened, and I'm sure someone would be more than happy to just send them to me, 'cause whatever. I know for a fact some people have a working copy. I pay attention, I read the threads, I know. Oh, why do I put that there? I delete that weird horse thing. I like it, but there's no good place for it. Oh yes, in which I spend a full 37 minutes trying to figure out why things don't look centered, and then I realize it's because they're not the same amount from the corner. I'm using a lot of the downtown stuff, even though this is technically an Old Town lot, because I wanted it to feel more like the downtown area. Also, I just kind of prefer the downtowny kind of city to the old towny kind of city. Might have to do with the fact that of like where I live, that I'm near Philadelphia, even though that's totally Spanish style. Like that's much more Spanish than anything else, that wall, but you know. I don't like the New Orleans-y city. Like the old towny New Orleans-y city. I don't like quite as much. We can touch the moon, every dream will fly well, reach for the stars above. The best part is I know for a fact the microphone's picking me up because of how close I have to have it. I should make a more modern checkerboard. I was thinking about just like pasting the checkerboard graphics over top of the round superstar table. I might do that. Or I could just make a rug checkerboard, and then you could put on any table you wanted. Because you're a tough-ass putter, you play checkers wherever you want. Did I swear? Can you curse on the internet? Yes, you can. We all know you can. Let's be honest. It's a PG-13 Sims 1 video. Because, you know, ass and whore aren't words that they actually use on the news now. Somebody's going to like probably leave an angry comment that the word whore isn't appropriate and it shames and demeans women. But they use the word on the news. And I don't know, at least I'd get a comment though. Makes a change. I know, I'm so desperate for comments that I'll just like accept irrational angry comments from like Tumblr feminists who are 14 years old and have never even looked at a sociology book or anything. Yes, it's centered. Yeah. Is this when I do the picnic tables? I end up putting picnic tables out there, I know I do. It's just a matter of when. Yep, it's now. I decide those look a little more urban-y. I wish I had a metal picnic table. Now I think about it. Probably thought it then too, to be honest. Yeah, I forget where I got that, but it's from the CTO file repository. Good luck, guys, finding it. Somewhere on the CTO file repository. Now, if you want to know where anything is, just leave a comment. I'll, pop open my, I'll look at the object, and there should be some clues in the object name, or in the, object description. Unless creators just hate themselves and then they give you no way to identify the object. Because I refuse to go, the object has this magic cookie, who made it? That's a little too much work. But, yeah, this is a lot. And it's done. And I'm gonna cut this here at like 40 minutes. So, goodbye and good luck and get out.